As we said, one of the great things about ACT is that many things are automatic. Whenever we send correspondence through ACT, for example, send out a letter, which we'll look at doing later on, or a telephone call made through ACT, all of that is recorded in history. Also, any activities that we set, we can look at those on our Activities tab, and that's automatic. In other words, we put it in the calendar, it also shows up on the Activities tab. For example, for Herman Getter here, if I click on Activities, we can see the activity, the Enhanced Business Relationship. By the same token, if I go up here and click on Lookup, and then last name, and type in Grace, and press Enter, takes us to Vivian Grace's record, and notice then that on the Activities tab, we can see that we have the contract negotiation meeting set. So, a lot of things are automatic, but some things are not automatic. In other words, they can't possibly make everything automatic. Let's say that I found out from talking with Vivian Grace that she loves chocolate. Now, there's no tab to put she loves chocolate. In other words, there's no drop down that I have of what these contacts love. Right? I could make one if I wanted to. We'll take a look at customized user fields later on. But let's say I don't want to make a customized user field of what she loves, but I do want to make a note that she loves chocolate, because later on when she's an even better customer, maybe I want to send her, and especially since this is a gourmet gifts company, right, that Chris Huffman owns, that I want to make a note that she loves chocolate. So that's what I do, is on her contact record, I click on Notes. Now notice there aren't any notes right now. So what I want to do is add a new note. So come over here to Insert Note and click on Insert Note. Now, I could actually cut and paste this from somewhere else if I needed to. So if there was something that I absolutely wanted added to her contact record that actually comes from some other data, I could do that. In this case, what I'm going to do is just type she loves chocolate. And click on OK. And now you'll see that there's a note regarding the fact that she loves chocolate. Now, what does that do for me? Well, later on down the line, maybe on Valentine's Day, I might want to send some chocolate to all of the people that I have indicated really love chocolate. So, how am I going to find them? Well, I can do a lookup by the word chocolate. I can do a lookup by keyword. So, if I wanted to go to lookup in the menu bar, and then what I want to do is I want to do a keyword search. So come down here to keyword search, and my keyword in this case is going to be chocolate. And you don't have to capitalize it, but you do have to spell it right. So I'm going to say look up chocolate, and where I want to look it up. I want to make sure in this case that I'm looking it up in Notes, but depending on how exhaustive you want the search to be, you can say you want to look it up in Activities, Opportunities, Histories, Notes, Fields, whatever. Okay, and I click on Find Now, and what it'll do is go through my whole database and look for the word chocolate. And as you can imagine, in a gourmet gifts company, it's going to find a whole lot about chocolate. But everywhere where chocolate is mentioned, it's going to come up. And so what I should then be able to do is on the field of notes instead of opportunity. Notice this is field of opportunity, but on the field of notes I should be able to find Vivian Grace and double click on that. Takes me right back to her record that she loves chocolate. But you can do that with any keyword that you want, and you could do that based on the note. Now, what's the key here? Get used to taking notes. The first thing is use your database wisely. If you're sitting at your desk and you're about to make a call, well, then make the call through ACT. We'll talk about how to do that a little bit later on. But make the call through ACT so that it will create the history. And then you'll be on the contact record, and then you can make the note. Because the tool is only as good as the person that uses it. But you can see then that being able to view these notes and to be able to use the history is a tremendous tool.